What's up, Terrifics? I promise you something special at the end of the day. I promise Mad Catz, and I've got Alex Very here and Mad Catz. Now, Alex, I'm so happy you're here. I am in a suite here at the Westgate Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're live on Be Terrific.
And we're so blessed
from
to
the
have
Westgate.
You from the Westgate Hotel, and we are blessed to host Be Terrific and all the Terrifics coming to see us at Mad Catz for the last session of CES.
For today,
day one.
And we got the wrap-up show still, but you're going to stay on for that. We're just going to stay here. We're going to add more people to the room and take it over.
It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to that.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
I am confused. Mad Catz is a wonderful brand. I loved all the products you guys made, and then you guys kind of went away for a little bit, and now you're back.
I don't quite understand it myself. I'm not sure really what I'm doing here or what year this is. It's quite amazing. But what a story, Michael. What a story. I don't know what year it is.
What is the
Who's
story?
President? What is the story? It's
president of what country?
USA.
Oh,
Did
you don't want to talk about the president of Puerto Rico?
Did Hillary win? Tell me Hillary won. Please, God, tell me Hillary won.
I have to tell you the news that Hillary did not win.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding.
Really?
It's true.
All right, let's look.
But we covered that last year, didn't we?
I'm so good. I don't know what year it is.
All right,
you Mad Catz. It's insane.
Yeah, what's going on?
I haven't worked for Mad Catz for 2 years, ladies and gentlemen, and now Mad Catz is back.
Explain to me what happened.
It's bizarre, huh? It's the gaming story of CES, and we're here to tell it on Be Terrific, ladies and gentlemen, to the millions of folks out there.
Can I have an exclusive on something?
Yeah.
I mean, we've been friends a long time, so tell us the story.
I'll give you the exclusive scoop. It's quite incredible. So I stopped work. I used to be, for the Be Terrifics who don't know me, I was here representing different companies last year. I have a PR agency now, but back in the day, I worked for like 10 years for Mad Catz Interactive. I was the PR director, been on your show many times before, Michael.
Absolutely.
Yapping about the cats. And 2 years ago, I left Mad Catz. 40% of the company left Mad Catz 2 years ago because they started hitting the skids. Last year, 2017, Mad Catz go bye-bye. They shut the doors. No more cats. Cats is gone. And amazingly, they have more lives than the 9 lives a normal cat has. And Mad Catz has risen from the grave like a phoenix from the ashes. And they are back. It's unbelievable. And I'm doing the PR for them again. Yay!
That's awesome. Congratulations,
insane,
by the
huh?
way. And I love it because I absolutely love the products. They were so innovative. They were so cool. And I see a lot of the design cues from the old Mad Catz. So why don't you take us through it?
Well, you know, the DNA of Mad Catz is definitely back there. And that's kind of what excited me to come back and start doing the PR for them. So when Mad Catz goes bye-bye, the new company that came in to buy Mad Catz is comprised mainly of folks over in their Asian office who had actually worked on the products, worked on the manufacturing side,
so
and the design
are
side.
these people who worked hard their whole lives, put the money together themselves to do it? This is not venture cap backed?
Well, no. It's a private company, and these are the guys that, so they formed a new holding company to buy the Mad Catz assets after they went into liquidation. So it's crazy stuff. But these are guys that worked on Mad Catz for like 10 years, 12 years, 15 years. They worked on the technology, the design, the ID. So that's why the products that you're seeing that we're going to take a look at in a moment, they've got the Mad Catz DNA, right? They're not like source products slapped with a logo on them and just kind of facelessly put out there. They share the idea of
It's
Mad
not
Catz.
a licensing deal. This is actually rebuilding the company the way it
rebuilding
should
the
be.
brand.
This is wonderful.
That's amazing.
This is really wonderful.
Yeah, it is.
All
It
right,
is.
so it's a legendary brand with
It
legendary products, and you're going to walk me through some of the new products.
Yeah, you want to see?
No,
The Terrifics
I'll see you
want to
later.
see?
Have a
All
good-
right, bye everybody. We're
That's
at it.
all the
Of
time
course
we
you
have.
want to see.
All right,
Of
come
course
on,
you
walk
wanna
me
see.
through
All
the
right,
products.
Come over here,
What is?
Brian.
By the way, what is this? Because it's lighting up, and I was starting to play with it before. I said, you know what? Let Alex tell me.
I know
about
what
it.
you like, Michael. Anything that lights up, you're attracted to. You're like a cat with a ball of string. I know what you like. Okay.
You say that to all the men.
This is state of the art. This is actually the most sophisticated mouse the world has ever seen. Check this out. This is the brand new Rat Air. So Mad Catz was very famous for their rat mice. Hugely customizable, really well reviewed. We would be foolish to junk the rat, and in fact, the rat is back in power here at CES 2018. This is the state-of-the-art Rat Air. So it is a totally wireless mouse. Look how it just glides across this gaming surface. It's incredible. Fully wireless, but check this out, Michael. I know your Be Terrifics won't be able to see this at home, but it's actually, check how light that is.
Oh, it doesn't weigh anything. This is
Doesn't
very
weigh
nice.
anything.
You know
Now,
what,
the
I
reason
always-
for that,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I got to take, because
No,
it's
it's
incredible.
okay. It's your show.
I mean, it's incredible. You know, it's always your show, Michael.
Thank you.
We're all just visitors in your world. Has no battery on board. It has no battery on board.
I don't understand.
I know, it's unbelievable. So it uses super capacitor technology, and so inside the little mat here. So this plugs in via USB,
Right.
And it's drawing its power from the mat. So there is no battery inside there. That's why it keeps super light. So there's no battery to discharge. There's nothing to run out. There's no power to run out. It's just taking the power directly from the mat. Isn't that incredible?
That is incredible.
You've got a coil system inside here. The power is being fed wirelessly to the mouse, and that's what keeps it so light but so responsive at the same time.
Is this something that I would want as a gamer? I don't know that I would want something light, but maybe it is.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Pro gamers, they like their mouse to be light. They don't like to be weighed down with batteries. They don't like batteries failing on them either. So as long as you've got this plugged in via USB, it is going to work.
And what you have here is a lot of precision, which I'm impressed by. And these mice have always been very comfortable.
Yeah. Oh, there's no doubt about it. It's the most comfortable mouse on the market. You have the adjustable palm rest there as well, which is pretty awesome. Interestingly, you can see it still remains lit up. So for about 20 seconds, when you take it off the mat, it's still going to give you power. So
with no battery at all in
with
there?
no battery, it's unbelievable. It retains the charge, so you'll be able to see that this will slowly die down. I'm going to show you how quickly it snaps back into life when I place it down on the mat.
That looks like a little nitrogen canister or something.
It's good, huh? Well, this is actually a toggle switch, so you can program that, and you can use that to do like your machine guns in game. You can program any of these buttons here.
This is more than 20 seconds. I just want you to know.
Well, there you go. Okay, you can see. So it's finally dying here. I don't know if your camera can follow me.
This is like when Kevin says we're on air in 40 seconds.
Check this light. Look, even as I bring it back close, you see that? So look, even with its
it doesn't have to be all the way down.
There you go, and it's just back in action.
Very cool.
Now this is the fastest mouse on the market. You are talking about a lag rate. There are some gamers out there that say, you know what? I don't want a wireless mouse because the lag is terrible. 0.5 milliseconds is the lag rate. Can you believe that?
You cannot see that with the human eye.
You cannot see that with the human eye. Refresh rate of a typical game between when you press a button on a controller and you see something on screen is about 33 milliseconds. This is 0.5 milliseconds.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
It's very impressive.
And if you were going to a tournament and you don't want it wireless, check this out, Brian. Come down here. See this? Look, I unplugged the little cable. See, I can unplug the cable, and I can actually plug it directly into the mouse. So if I want my mouse to be wired, I can convert it into a wired mouse at the same time.
Now, that's something that Mad Catz has always done, is given you options and the ability to do it both ways, and I like that. Are these the fine folks back here who have worked on the engineering behind
some of them
all
over
this?
there. Say hello, everybody. Oh, they don't like to be filmed. They're all shy over there. Look at that.
It's like
don't film me. Don't film me.
It's like Brian's playing an FPV.
I know.
Or an FPS, and he just turned it around.
He's just turned around and he's got the guns out and he's shooting them.
So what is this? This is a Mad Catz keyboard?
Brand new keyboard, absolutely. So the old Mad Catz had a range of keyboards called the Strike.
This is mechanical?
So that's not mechanical. This one over here is mechanical. They look pretty much the same, huh? But this bad boy over look at this. I don't know if I can bring that in. So this is the mechanical version. This is the non-mechanical version. The mechanical version is called the Strike 4. We also have it in black over here. I don't know if Brian can see the black version over there. So that's the Strike 4. That features mechanical keys. We're using cherry brown, which is the most favored and popular key for keyboards out there. We've got an aluminum chassis there as well, so it's very hard wearing. On the 4, you've got full RGB lighting. You can actually assign different lights to each and every key on here, which is pretty incredible as well. Full macros on here, anti-ghosting, all the good stuff that you would expect from a keyboard. The version over here that you were looking at, this is the Strike 2. Now, this features a membrane that Mad Catz have worked on in-house that mimics the look and feel of mechanical keys, but is actually much cheaper than mechanical keys.
But does it have the same response, or it doesn't, because it's close but not the same?
Well, I think, fans of mechanical keyboards will only ever favor mechanical keyboards,
which
is why we've given them the mechanical with the Strike 4, but the Strike 2 has got a membrane technology.
Rory's back in Mission Control in New Jersey, and he just talked to my ear and said, I need that mechanical keyboard, and he wants to do a full tech review on it.
He wants it. Rory, you want to do a tech review? The big boy's going to make that happen for you. Whoa. You're going to get it as soon as it comes. It's shipping this summer.
He's got to wait that long? You don't want a tech review before that?
Look, you've got to wait for the good stuff, right? You've got to wait for the good stuff.
I guess so. That's
You've
very
got to wait
true.
For the good stuff.
This
as
is
soon
available.
As it's available, they're all available summer.
So I have a question for Rory, and he should say this in my ear. Would he try something like this? Because he's very much a snob when it comes to keyboards and mice. He's a big FPS guy and a big PC gamer, and he's not always into wireless.
Well, PC is what we're about. And you know what? A lot of people aren't into wireless, which is why you can have that as a dual wired and wired solution as well. But we have plenty more rats to talk to you about. So hold fire, Rory.
All right.
We've got a rat for you, don't you know? We got a rat for you. So,
he likes the rats. He just said in my ear it's his favorite mouse.
Well, there you go. The man's got style. The man's
but I just
want
to know if he'd use that. Yeah, he's also a stickler for millisecond delays. It's really ridiculous.
0.5 milliseconds, Rory. I've never met Rory, but I think I'd get on with him.
You might have
That's
met
a stand-up
him.
name
Yeah.
is Rory.
0.5 milliseconds.
That's pretty fast.
Why do you say the 0 before the point?
Well, I could say just 0.5.
You
I
could.
could shorten it, ladies and gentlemen, but I like
Because
to
it's
be
a slight. Is it a
graduate
sleight of
first.
hand? Like you're trying to make me think it's 0.05 by saying 0.5?
I have no idea. I have no. I
you
just
could
had
just
a
say
5-hour
0.5.
energy, Michael. I'm not sure what I'm saying at this point.
You're only at half.
I'm not even
In
sure
all
if
honesty,
you're real or if you're a product of my imagination at this point. But
I'm not sure the 5-hour
0.5.
energy did that to you, by the way.
All right.
I don't want to.
We'll just-
I don't know if we want 5-hour energy calling up Pizza-rific like,
Say,
hey,
hang
wait
on
a second.
Yeah. I gotta say, we refute that this has made this guy get his specs wrong.
Yeah. So
0.5.
Okay.
Right.
What else do we have here?
Oh, we got so much else. So this, a little product that you were looking at there. Check this out. So this is called, this is a brand new concept in tournament audio. So this is called the ES Pro. So you know what? There are some gamers
Yeah.
who just don't like wearing a headset. Simple as that. I know it's sacrilegious, but they just don't like the weight. They don't like the oppression that a headset gives
It's
them.
also hot. It's very hot after like 6 or 7 hours.
You got it. And some of these tournament players play for that long. So this is a different concept. You got in-ear earbuds here. You have this little plastic hook that sits inside the ear to stop it falling out. A lot of earbuds fall out very easily. This stops the earbud falling out. But you've got a little boom mic on here as well. So this is perfect for tournament play. You can either have both in. You can have one in. It gives you professional grade communication. This is a noise isolating microphone. It gives you professional grade communication without the headset.
And does that microphone pull off if
It
you
does.
just want to
Pull
go
it off.
listen?
Pull it off. There
Pull
you
it
go.
off.
So, and then you've got a
I thought that was an old trick.
See that there, ladies and gentlemen? Ta-da! David Copperfield. Well, we are in Vegas. So you have a second microphone built in here as well. So you don't actually have to have the boom mic. If you're just playing casually, you have an integrated microphone.
Or if
hidden
you want
in
to use
here.
it for phone calls.
If you want to use it for phone calls, but then if you're going to be playing for the tournament, the boom mic is always going to be better.
Sure, absolutely, especially if you don't want other teams to hear your secrets.
There you go.
Especially if they're wearing the same headphones.
So that is
Yes.
the ES Pro. That's going to be shipping probably first.
Okay.
That's going to be shipping first.
And then we've got, is this something cool?
Yeah, but I'm going to show over here actually because it's cooler over here because this one lights.
It's cool over here.
Oh, it's cool
It's
over
still
there,
cool over
but this
here.
one lights up, so mine's better than yours.
Oh,
Look at
wow.
that. You see that?
Listen, my button might not be as big.
Well, your
I'm just kidding.
It doesn't matter. It's what you do with it that counts, Michael. So I hear. So this is the Freak 4. Brand new headsets from Mad Catz.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. This was isolating me. What did you say?
Well, it was doing its job, ladies and gentlemen. This is this is the Freak 4 headset from
Yeah.
Mad Catz. Mad Catz used to do a range of headsets called the Freak. They always sounded great, but people didn't like the design of them. They look kind of funky. We think this is a much, much cooler design, much more traditional headset design. You've got an aluminum chassis, which is very lightweight but very robust, and adapts, as you can see, to fit the shape and size of your head. So even a noggin like yours, it's going to be
It's going to fit.
comfortable.
Let me show everybody again with the light up.
And okay, we'll move that out. There we go. We'll move
It's
that
loud
along
in
for
here.
you. We got a lot of stuff going on this
What
table.
games are we playing right now? What
I don't
is this
even
League
know
of
what
Legends?
is. I have no idea. I think you're linked up to League of Legends. You've got a little 7.1 toggle on here as well, so you can change between stereo sound and 7.1 sound. You have full RGB lighting
How do you
on
do
here.
7.1 surround in a headphone? I mean, realistically, it sounds too good to be true.
Well, it's a math trick
Yeah.
because ultimately you're always going to have two speakers right in the headphone, so it's a math trick.
But you
So-
really do make it sound like it's going around you.
It is. It's clever. It's a voodoo magic. It really is. So it's a clever maths trick, and what it does is it fools the ear into thinking that sound is going all around you and behind you. Surprisingly effective. It's come on a lot in the last few years
Yeah.
as well.
Very
you have a
cool.
little retractable mic on here as well. It goes back up and in. Great headset, stereo 7.1. Again, going to be coming out late summer from Mad Catz.
Very nice.
We have all. You know what?
I like that we're showing people products that aren't available yet. They're getting this really nice.
Oh,
sneak
this
peek.
is like an exclusive for you guys. Nothing here is coming out for,
Well,
for a
not
few
totally
months.
exclusive on this stuff. The story, maybe.
The story, maybe.
And showing the folks who work so hard behind the scenes.
yeah,
at Mad
nobody had
Catz behind
seen
the
that.
camera.
They were terrified, by the way. I quite like that. I quite like that. We should do that again because they were terrified. Let's maybe not do that again. Oh, there you go. Hi, guys. Okay, so this is the Rat 2. So this is a more entry-level mouse. So this is the first Rat that Mad Catz has done that actually lights up. So you have full RGB lighting in here. And using the software that Mad Catz has designed called Flux, you're able to customize that RGB lighting as well. So that's pretty cool.
This is the coolest one, though. I
There
mean,
you
this
go.
Is,
You
this
found
is like,
it.
Yeah, this is like the Terminator. I always say that
Yeah.
this is like the Batwing or the Batmobile of mouse mice.
And that's the Rat Pro X3. So,
Yeah.
So this was actually a holdover from old
Why do you
Mad
put
Catz.
so many letters in there? Why don't you just
To
call
confuse
it,
me? They like to challenge me. They like, as the PR guy, they like to keep adding letters and numbers to try to confuse me.
And you've got the scroll wheel that can go left and right and up and down and do all sorts
well,
of
it
stuff.
pops out on this one. Look at this.
Yeah.
So it'll pop out, and then you can use the little. You got a little Allen wrench that it ships with, so you can adjust how tight.
This was
that
like the
is.
best mouse ever made.
And it's better even. This is the new version. So this is called the X3.
Yeah.
We haven't got it plugged in. We can probably get that done. We can probably plug that in. But it's now got RGB lighting on board.
Very nice.
So it's got a few new tricks. It's got RGB lighting on board. You can swap out the sensor on this mouse as well. So the actual sensor itself unclips. You can put the brand new
Why would you
sensor in
swap
there.
out a sensor?
Because sensors, it's like TVs, right?
Yeah.
So new sensor technology becomes available like every year. They do a new sensor, better sensor, bigger sensor, and they're from third parties. So, for instance, we use PixArt, which is which is an optical sensor.
Sure.
And a lot of gamers like the PixArt sensor. Every year they'll come out with a new one and a better one. So what happens? Well, mice manufacturers put that sensor into their new mouse, and you've got to go out and buy a new mouse. So instead, we're able just to swap out the sensors. You can keep the mouse that you like, but just buying the new sensor modules, much cheaper.
That's great.
Much less weight.
Can't
right?
beat that, right?
You can't beat that. This is the brand new 3389 optical sensor from PixArt. So we're using the latest, greatest optical sensor. That's the one it ships with, but we'll be doing new modules down the line so you can swap them out as you go.
Awesome.
And it comes with that whole box of goodies that I showed you. So you've got different palm rests in there. You've got different feet. And it comes with a carry case that you can take
And a
to
nice little
tournaments.
carry case. Yeah, that's what I was going to point out.
awesome?
All right, so
right.
I've got something for you. You had an exclusive for me. I got
Yeah.
something for you.
All right.
It's time, pretty much, to do the Be Terrific wrap-up show.
All right.
And I figured let's do it live here from the Westgate. Be Terrific live at the Westgate some more. We'll do the wrap-up show for day one of CES. And I figure we'll take a quick little break.
Yep.
And we'll get kind of repositioned.
All right.
And reconfigured, and we'll do the wrap-up show right here, live from the Westgate.
From the Westgate, let's do it. I'm honored.
Awesome.
All right.
And you'll be on it.
I'm going to be on it. We're going to take
All
a
right.
break?
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break.
I can get a water and a handkerchief.
And maybe another 5-hour energy.
Let's not do another 5-hour energy. Nobody needs to see that.
But it might be fun.
Okay, it might be disastrous.
That's true.
It
You
might-
think you'd take a nap or what?
I don't know what's going to happen. It could be lunacy. I could strip off naked and start running around this place.
I'm in.
And again,
we
nobody
got to
needs
get him
see
to
that.
drink another 5-hour energy. It's got to be worth it. It's the end of CES day one. I mean, come on.
It's time for partying,
It's-
right?
it's
What
time
goes
for
on in
Vegas.
That would be the least surprising thing to happen to Vegas. No one would even bat an eyelid. That's the thing.
All right, we're going to take a quick
Naked
break.
fat
We'll be
dude
back.
running down the corridor. Nobody cares. It's like, it just happens.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be
Yeah.
back with your wrap-up show for day one. I can't believe the end of day one is upon us here at CES 2018, but we've got a lot more to come today with the wrap-up show, and, of course, we'll be back tomorrow. Don't forget, you can download the Apple TV app and Android and Amazon Fire apps as well. We'll be back right after this. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere.